night was fading out in gray as I walked east to meet the day. The river wore a quiet shine, like broken gold on borrowed time. The city stood in breathless light, half in shadow, half in white. And every step above the stream felt like walking through a dream. The wind came soft across the steel and carried something I could feel, like your name still hanging there in the cold New York air. Rose like gold refrain above the hush, above the train. A coffee cup in trembling hands, a heart that never understood how love can leave and still remain, like morning light after every cable, every line pulled your memory into mine. The world was still between the hours, where the dark gives way to gold. And somewhere in that quiet change, I felt your hand to hold. Dawn on the Brooklyn Bridge, and the sky turns blue, while Manhattan wakes so slowly and brings me back. When the dark gives way to light, and every time the sunrise touches stone and steel above the sea, I hear your voice inside the silence, calling low to me. Dawn on the Brooklyn Bridge, still shining in my soul, like the first light on the water, like a warmth against the cold. Dawn on the Yellow lights on every lane. A midnight wind moves through my coat, and your old name comes back afloat. I pass the windows dark and blue. Every street still looks like you. A taxi rolls then fades from view, and all at once I miss you too. There's a lonely sound drifting through the air, like a heart that stayed when you were no longer there. There's a saxophone on 7th Avenue, playing like it knows what we went through. Soft and slow beneath the neon moon, bringing back the way I once held you. And every note falls down like midnight rain on the dreams I thought would stay the same. There's a saxophone on 7th Avenue, and tonight it sounds like you. The coffee shop on 82nd Street still keeps two shadows in one seat. I see your smile in passing cars, in rainy glass and distant stars. The skyline glows so proud, so high, but it can't dry this aching night. I keep on walking, hands in blue, through New York streets that lead to you. There's a tender cry floating from the dark, like a flame still warm from a long gone spark. There's a saxophone on 7th Avenue, playing like it knows what we went through. Soft and slow beneath the neon moon, bringing back the way I once held you. And every note falls down like midnight rain on the dreams I thought would stay the same. There's a saxophone on 7th Avenue, and tonight it sounds like you. Maybe love is just a song that keeps playing after love is gone. Maybe hearts like mine will always stay one step behind yesterday. There's a saxophone on 7th Avenue, crying out the truth I never knew, that a city full of light can still be blue, when every road is missing you. And every note turns circles in my mind, like the arms I thought were yours for life. There's a saxophone on 7th Avenue, still playing for me and you. 7th Avenue, silver rain and you. The saxophone so true, still singing through. closing down on bleaker street below. A few last voices filled the air, then disappeared like smoke. The pavement held the evening rain in little pools of gold, and all the lights in village windows made the night feel warm and old. I walked beneath the fire escapes with both hands in my coat, and every step through downtown silence brought your memory close. A quiet night in Greenwich Village, soft and deep and blue, with every shadow on the sidewalk turning into you. A quiet night in Greenwich Village, under neon skies, where a lonely saxophone can sound like a love that never dies. MacDougal hummed a distant tune from somewhere out of sight. A laugh drifted from a doorway into the midnight light. I passed the little record shop where we used to stand and talk, and for a while I swore I heard your footsteps in my walk. Some hearts leave town in daylight, but return when nights grow long, and some old loves live forever in the places they belong. A quiet night in Greenwich Village, soft and deep and blue, with every shadow on the sidewalk turning into you. A quiet night in Greenwich Village, under neon skies, where a lonely saxophone can sound like love that never dies. Maybe we were made for moments, not for all the years ahead. Maybe that's why downtown evenings still replay the words we said. And when the moon hangs low above these old and narrow streets, I feel your hand beside my own in every passing breeze. A quiet night in Greenwich Village still lives in my mind, like the glow from half-lit windows that time could never hide. A quiet night in Greenwich Village, tender, sad, and true, and every road through lower Manhattan still leads my heart to you. A quiet night in Greenwich Village, me and you, somewhere in that downtown blue. The wind came down from uptown streets and carried gold around our feet. The theater signs began to glow like little stars from long ago.
You held my hand outside the crowd while evening pulled the daylight down.
And all at once the city felt
like something tender, soft and held.
There was a chill in the air,
but your touch was warm to me.
and beneath those Broadway lights, love looked like it might not leave. Autumn on Broadway, leaves falling through the light,
turning every passing moment into one more golden night.
Autumn on Broadway,
Sweet as a last goodbye,
with the taxis and the saxophone
underneath the New York sky.
We walked past windows dressed in red,
With old love songs inside my head,
the avenue was shining bright,
in shades of amber, blue and white.
a paper cup, your coffee smile, the way you slowed your step a while, as if the night might let us stay and never take this scene away. The season turned so fast,
But we were standing still,
and in that glowing downtown hush, I loved you deeper still. Autumn on Broadway, leaves falling through the light,
turning every passing moment into one more golden night.
autumn on Broadway,
Sweet as a last goodbye,
with the taxis and the saxophone
underneath the New York sky. Maybe love was made for weather turning cold.
Maybe hearts shine brighter when the summer goes.
And every year when October starts,
This street comes walking through my heart. Autumn on Broadway,
still burning in my mind,
like a faded scene that never leaves.
no matter how the years unwind.
Autumn on Broadway,
Soft and full of bloom,
and every falling leaf in town
still whispers me to you.
autumn on Broadway,
Me and you, somewhere in that golden view. The snow came down on Fifth Avenue in little sheets of white. The shop windows were glowing gold against the early night. I pulled my coat a little close and walked the busy street, while every light in Midtown seemed to shine with old heartbeats. A choir sang somewhere far away, a bell was ringing true, and through the cold December air I still could feel you. December on Fifth Avenue, star above New York was leaning into night. December on Fifth Avenue, with all the world in view. But all I really wanted there was one more walk with you. The taxis moved like yellow flames through rivers made of glass, and faces came and went like dreams, too beautiful to last. A saxophone outside a door played soft and low and blue, and every note it gave the night came back and sounded like you. The season wrapped the town in light, but couldn't hide the truth that all this shining Christmas time still led my heart to you. December on Fifth Avenue, the city dressed in white, and every star above New York was leaning into night. December on Fifth Avenue, with all the world in view. But all I really wanted there was one more walk with you. Maybe love is like the winter, bright and gone too soon. Maybe it keeps glowing softly long after June. And every year when snow begins to touch the avenue, I find that old December still waiting there with you. December on Fifth Avenue, still burning in my mind like candlelight in frozen glass, like a dream I left behind. December on Fifth Avenue, so tender, sad and true. Of all the lights in New York town, I only saw you. December on Fifth Avenue, snow and midnight blue, and somewhere in the Christmas lights, I still walk with you.
The day slips down behind the trees and leaves a gold line on the leaves. The city softens far away, like it has nothing left to say. A couple's laughter fades from view. The sky turns silver, then deep blue. And on a bench by Cedar Hill, I feel you're quiet with me still. The lights come on one by one along the edge of town, and every little thing we were comes drifting back around. Evening falls in Central Park, and your memory starts to shine like the last light on used to live. The horses pass beyond the road. The air is cool, the night is close. I hear the skyline breathing low. Beyond the trees and windows glow. You wore that coat of pale cafe that made the autumn look like May. And every path we used to know still turns my heart where I don't go. There's a tenderness in twilight that the daytime never knew. And every breeze across the grass still carries me to you. Evening falls in Central Park, and your memory starts to shine like the last light on the water, like an old song in my mind. Evening falls in Central Park, and I'm walking slow again through the shadows and the street lamps where our loved ones used to live. Maybe some hearts are made to wander back to where they first felt true. Maybe mine just keeps returning to this park, this night, this you. And somewhere near the great lawn silence, underneath the rising stars, I can almost feel your hand again, reaching softly through the dark. Evening falls in Central Park, and the whole sky turns to gold, while the city waits around us, and the night grows soft and old. Evening falls in Central Park, but some things never leave, like the way you loved me once, and the way I still believe. Evening falls in Central Park, and I still see you there. The trees were dressed in quiet white as evening leaned into the park. The lake was still as frozen glass, and soft snow fell into the dark.
We walked beneath the lantern glow by Bow Bridge in the winter air. Your scarf moved lightly in the wind, like something tender, almost prayer.
No one spoke above a whisper. No one wanted time to start. Only snow and city silence. First snow in Central Park. First snow in Central Park. Falling slow and bright, turning all the world around us into one more borrowed night. First snow in Central Park, soft against your hair, and every little flake that touched you made it hard not to stay there.
The skyline glowed beyond the trees like distant gold and midnight blue, and every step along the path felt like a road that led to you.
A carriage rolled on far
nights were warm, and in that hush near Bethesda, love felt safe against the storm.
Winter came so gently, like a song we almost knew. And in that pale December light, I only looked at you. First snow in Central Park, falling slow and bright, turning all the world around us into one more borrowed night. First snow in Central Park, soft against your hair, and every little flake that touched you made it hard not to stay there.
Maybe some nights are meant to linger.
Maybe some hearts don't leave at all.
And when the first snow finds this city,
I still hear your footsteps fall. First snow in Central Park, still shining in my mind, like the quiet before Christmas, like a love I left behind. First snow in Central Park, tender, deep and true. And every winter in New York still brings me back to you. First snow in Central Park, me and you,
under white December skies.
The engine hums, the night is wide. I take the west side for a while. The river holds the city lights like broken stars in midnight tides. Chelsea sleeps in silver blue. A taxi fades beyond my view, and in the glass of every turn I see the ghost of love in you. The skyline leans into the dark, like it knows my heart by name. And every street I leave behind still leads me back again. Headlights by the Hudson, shining through the rain, carrying your memory down these long New York lanes. Headlights by the Hudson, moving soft and slow, with a saxophone from somewhere only lonely drivers know. I pass the piers, the water shines like old goodbyes I never said. The rooftops glow in midnight gold, while your last words fill my head. The windows cracked, the air is cool. A red light holds me for a while, and on the dash your shadow stays like something time could not untie. The avenue is nearly still, but my heart won't settle down. There's too much of you in this town to ever leave behind. Headlights by the Hudson, shining through the rain, carrying your memory down these long New York lanes. Headlights by hear you whisper, don't let this feeling go. Headlights by the Hudson, burning in the blue. Every mile of Manhattan still comes alive with you. Headlights by the Hudson, fading with the dawn, but the heart you left inside me keeps on driving, keeps on. Headlights by the Hudson, me and you still rolling through New York like we used to do.
The sun fell low on 23rd in quiet gold and dusky pearl. The windows caught the fading day and let it drift along the walls. You walked beside me soft and slow, past painted doors and gallery rows. The Hudson wind came through your hair like it still wanted to keep you there. The city wasn't loud just then, it moved in half-lit grace. And in that late September glow, I memorized your face. Late afternoon in Chelsea, everything turned gold. Even the things we never said felt gentle in the cold. Late afternoon in Chelsea, soft as leaving light, with the river and the empty sky holding on tonight. We passed the cafes closing down, their chairs half turned, their shades half drawn. A saxophone from somewhere near laid a little blue across the air. You smiled at something I forget, but I remember how it felt, like time was leaning out of reach and love was slipping through itself. There's a kind of truth in evening that the daylight never shows. And in the hush of Chelsea streets, I felt what my heart knows. Late afternoon in Chelsea, everything turned gold. Even the things we never said felt gentle in the cold. Late afternoon in Chelsea, soft as a leaving light, with the river and the empty sky holding on tonight. Maybe some loves don't break all at once. Maybe they fade like the sun on stone. Maybe goodbye begins that way before we even know. And every time October comes and shadows cross those streets, I see that quiet hour again, still walking next to me. Late afternoon in Chelsea, still shining in my mind like the last warm edge of summer we could not leave behind. Late afternoon in Chelsea, tender, sad and true, and every golden street downtown still leads my heart to you. Late afternoon in Chelsea, me and you, somewhere in that fading blue. The street was wet with city light, a silver glow on black and white. I walked beneath the painted signs, with your old shadow next to mine. The window shined on Mercer Street like little dreams too soft to keep, and every face just passed me by, while your goodbye stayed in my mind. The night was moving slow, like it had time to spare, and somewhere in the dark a saxophone filled the air. Midnight in SoHo, and I still feel you near, in the footsteps on the pavement, in the hush I always hear. Midnight in SoHo, under downtown skies, where the city keeps our story in 1,000 sleepless nights. A cafe chair, a closing door, the same old shop we knew before. Your laughter seemed to drift on through, like perfume in the evening blue. The taxis rolled on Houston Street, the whole town swayed in tired heat, and though the night was full of life, I only felt your missing side. Some hearts never leave the places where they stayed, and some loves live on in the glow they used to make. Midnight in SoHo, and I still feel you near, in the footsteps on the pavement, in the hush I always hear. Midnight in
shining under street lamps, footsteps fading down the line, yellow cabs and restless strangers, all beneath the midnight sky.
I saw you near a corner cafe
On a wet and silver street, with Broadway light upon your shoulders and the rain around your feet.
Your eyes were full of old September.
Your coat was dark,
Your smile was small.
and somewhere through the Manhattan skyline a saxophone began to call.
We said nothing for a moment, like the years had washed away.
Only the clouds above the avenue knew why our hearts still stay.
There's rain on Manhattan tonight,
Falling soft on the city glow,
on the windows, on the crosswalks, on the love we used to know. There's rain on Manhattan tonight,
and it feels like yesterday,
with the skyline and the saxophone.
bringing all our dreams awake. We walk slowly past the brownstones,
Past the neon and the signs,
by the river wind near Chelsea, where the water held the lights. Every drop on 7th Avenue felt like words we never said, and the ghost of old Tompkins evenings moved like memory through my head.
no one knew what kept us standing in that blue and shining air.
Only New York in the rain could hold a love still waiting there. There's rain
On Manhattan tonight,
falling soft on the city glow,
on the windows, on the crosswalks,
on the love we used to know.
there's rain on Manhattan tonight,
And it feels like yesterday,
with the skyline and the saxophone, bringing all our dreams away. Maybe some hearts leave but never wander far,
maybe they stay
beneath these tired old stars.
in every light on every street.
This town still brings you back to me. There's rain on Manhattan tonight,
Falling through the midnight blue,
and every shining avenue
still leads my lonely heart to you.
There's rain on Manhattan tonight,
Softest tears we never show,
and the saxophone beyond the dark
still plays the love we couldn't hold.
Rain on Manhattan tonight, you and I beneath the
The evening came in shades of gold. The city moved, the air was warm. Your hand was light inside of mine, like we we could keep this night from time. The taxis roll like little stars beneath the glow of crowded bars. And somewhere down the avenue, a saxophone was singing blue. You turned and smiled like nothing here could fade. For one sweet while, the whole world softly swayed. Summer lights on Broadway, shining on your face, making every small and silent moment feel like some unforgettable place. Summer lights on Broadway, stay with me tonight. If love is only one true season, let it live beneath these city lights. The midnight breeze moved through your hair like it had found a home in there. We walked beneath the theater signs and laughed like we had endless time. A passing song, a distant train, a little joy, a little pain. I never knew a heart could be so full of you, so wild, so free. You held my arm like you were meant to stay. And in the dark, you took my fear away. Summer lights on Broadway, shining on your face, making every small and silent moment feel like some unforgettable place. Summer lights on Broadway, stay with me tonight. If love is only one true season, let it live beneath these city lights. Now every time the summer comes, I hear your footsteps in the sun. I see that night in amber glow and wish for what I used to know. Maybe love was always meant to leave behind a sweet lament. But oh, how bright we used to be, just you, New York, and me. Summer lights on Broadway still burn in my mind like a dream I couldn't hold forever. But I was lucky once to call it mine. Summer lights on Broadway, soft as old goodbye. If love is only one true season, yours will never really die. Summer lights on Broadway, you and I, still somewhere in that July.
The night came down in amber light across the roofs and satellite lines. A warm wind moved your hair aside bridge was glowing far away, like something out of yesterday. And from a rooftop in the dark, a saxophone lit up my heart. You leaned into the evening air, like you were never going anywhere. And for a while the world stood still above the streets, above the thrill. Summer over Brooklyn, golden on your skin, turning every little glance we stole into a place I still live in. Summer over Brooklyn, slow and sweet and blue, like a dream above the city lights that only ever look like you. The avenue below us shined with passing cars and borrowed time. We talked about the lives we chased and felt so quiet face to face. Your hand was cool inside of mine. The skyline drew a silver line, and all the things we meant to say just floated with the heat away. The moon was hanging soft and low over windows all aglow, and somewhere in that painted sky I felt the first goodbye. Summer over Brooklyn, golden on your skin, turning every little glance we stole into a place I still live in. Summer over Brooklyn, slow and sweet and blue, like a dream above the city lights that only ever look like you. Maybe summer love was never meant to stay. Maybe it was always made to fade. But I still see that rooftop night whenever Manhattan starts to shine. And every time July returns, I feel that old and tender burn, like your name still lives somewhere in the warm New York air. Summer over Brooklyn, it still glows in my mind, like the last light on the river when the day is left behind. Summer over Brooklyn, soft as evening true. There were 1,000 lights below, but I was only looking at you. Summer over Brooklyn, me and you, high above the city, under skies of blue. There's a picture in my wallet, faded by the passing years. Your smile is soft as Sunday morning, but it always brings the tears. I found it in a quiet moment, while the house was still and dim. And all at once the days came running like an old familiar hymn. Time can take the summer, time can bend the light, but it never found a way to take your face from my mind. The picture in my wallet still keeps your heart near mine, like a little piece of yesterday that somehow stayed alive. The picture in my wallet has seen me rise and fall, and every time I hold it, I still remember all. You were wearing that blue jacket, we were standing by the shore. The wind was playing with your hair like I'd seen 1,000 times before. We were young enough to promise what the world could never keep. Now your name still moves around me in the silence and the sleep. Years can change the story, dreams can lose their way, but some loves leave a mark that never fades away. The picture in my wallet still keeps your heart near mine, like a little piece of yesterday that somehow stayed alive. The picture in my wallet has seen me rise and fall, and every time I hold it, I still remember all. I should have put it far behind me, I should have let it go, but some things live forever in the places no one knows. And though the colors have grown older and the corners have worn through, every line upon that paper still leads me back to you. The picture in my wallet still shines through all this time, like the last warm glow of evening when the sun has said goodbye. The picture in my wallet will never ask me why. It only keeps your memory safe inside my life. There's a picture in my wallet, and I still see you smile.
The street was shining after dark, a silver line beside the cars. I saw your face in window light, like something lost, like something right.
You stood beneath a borrowed coat. Your hair was wet, your voice was low.
And for a moment time stood still, like old hearts do against their will. We didn't speak of where we'd been,
We only cafe closed, the chairs were turned, but still the little street light burned. We walked without a place to go and let the midnight take it slow.
You brushed the water from your sleeve the way you did before you'd leave, and every drop upon the ground felt like the things we never found. No one knew the hearts we wore. Above us knew
how much I still belong to you. When the rain stayed late, you were standing there
like a memory the night had saved
out of all the air. When the rain stayed late, we were
just two shadows in the city glow,
trying not to let love end. Maybe some loves never really go.
Maybe they wait in the afterglow,
in quiet streets,
in midnight blue.
With me, when the rain stayed late, when the rain stayed late, love was still away.
Snow was falling down on Madison, soft against the avenue. People hurried through the midnight, but my thoughts were full of you. Storefront lights were glowing warmly on the cold December air, and every step along Manhattan felt like I might find you there. The city wore a coat of white, but I still felt your flame, and every corner in this town still seemed to know your name. Winter hearts in Manhattan, beating through the cold, holding on to little fires when the night turns hard as stone. Winter hearts in Manhattan, under silver skies, where the snow and skyline shimmer like the tears we never cried. Down by Fifth the cabs were drifting like yellow lights in frozen streams. from some hotel bar was leaning softly through my dreams. I passed the windows full of laughter, scarves and candle-colored glow. But all I wanted in that moment was the love I used to know. The season changed around me, but some things stayed the same. A lonely street, a midnight breeze, and the echo of your name. Winter hearts in Manhattan, beating through the cold, holding on to little fires when the night turns hard as stone. Winter hearts in Manhattan, under silver skies, where the snow and skyline shimmer like the tears we never cried. Maybe love looks brightest when the winter takes the leaves. Maybe what we lose in summer, December never really leaves. And every year when Christmas nears and the city starts to shine, I feel your hand inside my coat, like you were walking right beside me. Winter hearts in Manhattan, still burning in the blue. Through the silence of the snowfall, I keep coming back to you. Winter hearts in Manhattan, soft and strong and true, and every light along the avenue still leads my soul to you. Winter hearts in Manhattan, me and you. Somewhere in that falling white, still shine